What's up guys, my name is Omanji Sinkale. Today we're going to be going to music making apps that I currently own. I'm currently just going to be going through my purchase history and sharing some of the best and my favorite music making apps on Android. Most likely, most of these are actually also available on iOS because I usually make most of my music on my Android. So yeah, let's go through them. So just find the folder that shows your purchase history. Yeah, I feel like music. The entry point on smartphones for as far as music production is kind of budget-wise. It's kind of more friendly than on on PCs and Mac. Cause I feel like cause like I've been using Logic for the past, I don't know, like 6 months, and it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been amazing. But you have to pay a bit more. Practically, I have made approximately, for as far as purchases, 115 on as far as apps go, and I'll just go through some of my favorite music making apps on Android. Yeah. And number one, this was the first music making app I actually got. This was in 2019. Music Studio Pro. It's amazing. The only problem is they haven't actually made any updates. And it had the best, it has amazing sounding instruments. And my least favorite part was the Android version didn't actually have any drum pads, so I wouldn't really advise you to get this, and it's a little bit dated, but you can make great music with it. It's sure amazing. Number two, this is something that this one was about £13. Yeah, so it's really wasn't that expensive. It's the same price as FL Studio. I got FL Studio, that was May 2019. FL Studio Mobile, and I've been using it ever since. I love using it, and it's currently installed. FL Mobile is really like one of the best. Like made by a company called Image Line. They're makers of FL Studio, and FL Studio Mobile is really amazing. It's a great app, I would recommend it. Yeah, and the other one would be I'm usually using FL Studio just for my beats because it's really amazing. And another one would be Audio Mobile Evolution. Audio Mobile Evolution is really amazing because it's got like it's got great effects for as far as vocals. I've currently never actually made a beat with with Audio Mobile Evolution. I have never made a beat with the Audio Mobile Evolution. I usually just use it. I think I used it for like over a year, 2020, the entire 2020, when I was recording half the year 2020, from 2019 to 2020. When I had to switch up from recording with my PC to recording on my phone, I came up with this setup that I used to use. Yeah, just to record using my phone, connecting the mic to the sound card, and then to the OTG. That's how I did it. OTG sound card to the mic. The mic was used the double A, so that was easier for me to use. Not only I had to eliminate the need for phantom power. Yeah, and that was dope. Yeah. It's got great effects. It's really amazing, and it's good for working with vocals. And it has got some great sounding instruments for as far as in-app purchases, and Easy Voice Recorder Pro. So mainly this is just a recorder with limitless recording. Like you can record for however long you want, and you can also let it run in the background. So I usually use this maybe when I record some textures or like some noise or maybe kicks, whatever, and then just like when I record that, or just record rough ideas. It's a really great app to have in your arsenal. Yeah. And there's also okay, I'll skip this one. It wasn't really something that amazing. The MPC machine, drum pipe beat maker. Yeah, it's not really the best. It's dope, but it's kind of really, something I recommend you getting. Where's the and I got this was, I got a lot, most of the apps I got from this earlier when I started out, right? Noise Machine Premium. It's kind of really dope, and it's one of the most affordable ones I've ever gotten. And I got this in 2019. We're looking at May. Wow. I bought a lot of these. I was just buying them day after day after day in 2019. Yeah. Noise Machine Premium actually allows you to sound design certain textures, sounds, or drums, or whatever you want. Different depending on what you want to do. It's a really good sound design too, and there is no limit to the record limit. So, and it also has like sound generation options. Yeah, that's actually cool, and it kind of gives you like full control as far as parameters go. So you can actually use it to design from white noise or to like pink noise, from like brown noise, rain, whatever you wanna like create. It's kind of like absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you do have the basic sound design thing for like you will have so much fun with it. And there's also the RD4 Groove Box. This is something that I've not really got into use a lot, but I think I've used it for like 3 beats and that was it. And moving on, N-Track Studio Pro. Okay, mainly I think this is like the most. This is the second most costly music production app actually for as far as on Android. Going at £26. This was in 2019. I got this in 2019, and it's so amazing. What I like the most about N-Track Studio is the community. It's got an online community that's really amazing, and like if you want to collab with other people, it's really awesome, and great sounds, and it's also like has this thing, what is that called again, that allows you to link apps, almost like what AUV plugins do for iOS. Yeah, they have also created their own system, which is pretty cool, because that allows you to link certain apps to the same DAW. So that's awesome. And moving on to the next one will have to be, oh my god, so many. Certificates. Sandbox. Got this like October 2020. Not that long ago. Got this October 2020. Yeah. And it's pretty amazing. Sandbox kind of like gives you. It's more of a modular synthesizer really. Yeah, and I like how much control I get and how flexible the entire interface is and how innovative the interface is. It gives you control, and it's pretty amazing for as far as into sound design, video game, whatever you make, lo-fi, you want to create, you want full control over your sound. Hello? Yeah, it's kind of really an amazing modular scene. Music creation, so DAW, it's amazing, and I really love it. I've come to like enjoy producing with it. Like I don't use it a lot, but when I do, it's kind of amazing. Fractal, here's another one, Fractal Beats. Fractal Beats basically is like an AI drum generating uh, app really. So basically you get limitless drum parts loading after, and you just pivot to customize. If you really want something spontaneous and like want to experiment with drums, like it's really amazing for first generating new drums, yeah. And you can actually like have, you can modify certain elements to it, and it's really awesome. Moving on to my favorite sampler on Android or iOS, that will have to be Koala sampler. I mean, it's amazing. It's one of it's the basically it's really amazing. It's become like hard for whenever I'm working in samples. I find myself gravitating towards it. It's kind of like having an MPC on your phone, really. I mean, it's really awesome. Check it out. It's really amazing. The plus, the what it's like, they keep adding all these awesome updates. It's really amazing, and for like at a really affordable price. Got this since I've been using this since October 2020, and I've loved it. I've loved it. And moving on to the most to what I consider to be just like way, and moving on to what is a more costly DAW on for iOS or Android, which is Cubasis. And I used to use Cubase earlier on when I started out, and as of 2018, I used like most of the producers I worked with back then. They also used Cubase, so adjusting to Cubase wasn't really that hard, and I liked it as it had the sampler. I mean, it had all these in-app purchases, and it seems to be more of an upgrade for as far as working with vocals. Or it kind of has, so it's pretty amazing. Like, although the workflow might take a bit of getting used to, but it's really amazing. It's also got awesome sounds, a lot of control, and a lot of, and it's really amazing. Really, for as far as you want to work with vocals and like making beat making and having control over your sound, it's really amazing. Or more like first if you want to sample some stuff, it's really awesome. Yeah. And there's a tool that I used some, like for me in a hurry, I need to come up with a good melody, real easy. It's called Easy Code Studio Plus. Basically, it allows you to come up with chords, like how it creates like a scale of what keys go, and it creates a scale whatever key you choose, and shows you what notes actually play. You can play, and you also get to play some, and you come up with an arrangement that you can actually use for whatever beat you're making. And the other one would have to be, got this November 2020, called Chaos Later for Android. I was looking at the, basically it allows you to make music with just one thing actually. Like with no prior music theory or whatever. I used to look at the hardware, and the hardware was pretty cool, and I actually didn't like know any store near where I live that had the hardware in stock. So when I found out that they actually had it on, they had it made into an app, it was really empowering for me, and it was awesome. I actually rushed and got it, and ever since then I've actually made some great music with it. And here's another great app, but it's called Drone Synth. Well, Drone Synth is the most accurate representation of like how an actual drone would operate or sound. But the drawback is, okay, you can't actually record within the app, so you actually have to figure out a way around that. But it's really amazing. Like I keep like asking the creator, like add an in-app recording, because this could change things, and it's always like it's trying to sort of maintain a certain feel, a certain authenticity to like the actual hardware. And that's dope in a way, but it's a really great sounding synth. I feel like it's the best synth on Android. It's the best drone synth on Android. So the app is called Drone Synth, followed by music lead synthesizer. Basically, it just allows you to jam out to certain music lead synthesizer. What I like about it, allows you to be expressive as far as playing instruments. It gives you more control and allows room for expressive playing. Yeah, that's what I like about it. And here's another one, Spectrum Gem. This is more of a weird one. And what I like about it is the certain type of the controls that we get with it. It's more of a sound design instrument, really. Yeah, with a wavetable. It's a sound design instrument with a wavetable, practically. So it's a little bit weird to play. And of my next entry, it has to be one of the most an app that I overlooked the most, and right now that I'm currently gravitating towards, which is Caustic. I feel like Caustic for the longest time. Okay, I used to see it because it was this app that never got updates, and every time I'm looking at the interface, it looks like super dated with. And okay, I didn't really give it a chance for the longest, and like considering the last update was probably like 2018, and imagine I just got it in 2021. And after giving it a try, I realized why like people still recommend it and why it's still awesome. Like it comes with limitations, but it's all about knowing how to work within those limitations that actually helps you excel and come up with something different. And I've actually enjoyed creating with it, within those limitations. And it also has this modular thing that I actually really like. Yeah. And after that, like my next entry will have to be Hexen. Modular Euro synthesizer, and this is the closest on Android as we have are going to get. So I've gotten so far to modular synthesizers, and it's really amazing. Although it might have some limitations to how big the rack can, how big the rack actually is, or how many units you can actually fit on the rack, but otherwise it is pretty amazing. It's really amazing. For as far as modular design, it's got amazing sound and instruments we put together. What I like about Hexen, it's all about how Hexen modular Euro synthesizer. It's really amazing. It allows you to build up what you want to build up and actually create. It gives you more control of the sound, and it gives you the closest thing you can get to actual modular synthesizer hardware, and that's amazing to have that on your phone actually. And this is something, the next Apple is something that I recently got, and I'm currently obsessed with it. I've been using it non-stop, which is spacecraft granular synth. I feel like I've wanted this like granular synthesizer for quite some time now, like for the 2 years, for the past 2 years. And let's just say, when I found out that this was added to Android, because this has been on iOS for quite some time, for like a long time. When I found out that this has been added to Android, I actually had to get it, and I've actually made like about 9 beats with it already. It's really amazing. Yeah, it's an amazing way. It's an amazing way of like having to sample stuff. Yeah, granular synthesis is really awesome. You should look it up. And that is all for my favorite music making apps on Android. Yeah, thank you very much. Let me know what I missed, what you like, or what I missed, so that I can actually give them a go, a try. But these were just some of my favorites. There are others that are on my list that I just don't really, which I haven't yet mentioned because I close to never open them or actually ever use them. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. My name is Omar Stinkala. Subscribe, like, leave a share, and see you next time.